Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the 31 items, makeup items that I want to use up this year in 2021. Last year was my first year attempting to do Project Pan, and then the whole world just fell on its face. So I wasn't super successful. To be honest, I really didn't do my makeup at all that much in 2020. So needless to say, I didn't really get through very much makeup last year, like at all. However, so far at least in 2021, I have been a lot better about doing my makeup and how often I do it. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna reset, we're gonna rewind, we're gonna do it all over again. So I do plan on uploading some Project Pan intros. Some of them will be like normal Project Pans. I do have some of my own like ideas that I came up with that I'll be posting that I mostly just made for myself because I wanted to make projects that would fit my needs. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. I have a box. Here's my box full of makeup that I want to completely finish up this year. Now some of these will be super easy, some of them not so much, but I'm gonna try. So I have them on my phone like in order of category, but they're just all in a box. I'm just gonna pull random stuff. So right up the top, I have the Trolls Hard Candy Prismatic Luminizer. This is a rainbow highlighter. It's what I have on today. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. It's not bad. It's definitely not my favorite. It is extremely powdery. When you mix all the colors together, you get kind of this like it's like a, I don't know, like a weird gold color. I don't mind the color. I don't really mind the formula like once it's on, because it doesn't really look powdery once you put it on, but this has a lot of kick up, and honestly it's just not my favorite like to use. It's just not. So I'm gonna try to use this up. I don't hate it. I don't really dislike it. It's just I have a lot of highlighters, and this just isn't one that I care about keeping. So let's see. Okay, next I have two eyeshadow trios, and these are ancient. These are the Almay Intense Eye Color Trio for greens. These are both for greens. I've had these since high school. It was over a decade ago that I graduated. So that's kind of embarrassing, but also like these still work exactly the same as they did when I used them in high school. So, I mean, they work perfectly fine. They don't look weird. They don't smell weird. I'm going to call it good. However, these are also things that I don't really care about keeping in my collection. So, and they're, I think, the oldest eyeshadows that I own. So I want to use them up this year. I want to use these up completely. So I'll probably end up having to use these in like almost every eye look that I do this year in order to accomplish that. But I want these gone. The only other eyeshadow that I have that I want to completely use up is my Milani Bella Cappuccino single shadow. And I actually have pan on this. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Like, you see that weird rectangle thing at the bottom? That's pan. I have never panned one of these eyeshadows before, so I had no idea, but that's the pan right there. I had this in my Project Pan last year, and my goal was to use it up, and that did not happen. I'm not actually sure if I hit pan on this last year or this year because I only realized there was pan in it like a week ago. And there was already like basically as much pan in there as there is now. So I might have hit pan on it last year and not even realized, but if I did, it was like the very end of last year. But you know. Next is my L'Oreal Miss Manga Rock Voluminous Waterproof Mascara, and I don't think that they sell these anymore. The regular the Miss Manga Rock is the waterproof. The regular one is just the Miss Manga or Miss Manga, whichever. But this thing is very old. It is still works just fine. So I have a very unpopular opinion on mascaras, I'm sure. So it is suggested that you change your mascara out every like 3 to 6 months, and most people do that. I don't do that. You can, you know, call me like gross or unsanitary, whatever you want, but for all of my makeup, including my mascara, if it is still performing properly and smelling properly, I don't consider it expired. So I'm not going to take a perfectly good mascara that's still performing perfectly and not giving me any problems and the formula is not changing and throw it away just because I've had it open for 6 months. Personally, I'm not interested in doing that. I will use up a mascara until it is no longer doing what it is supposed to. So this still works perfectly fine, despite the fact that this is probably like 4 years old. Like, I know that's, a lot of people probably think that's nasty, but it still smells fine. I do not ever do my makeup, any kind of makeup, if I'm sick, and I, you know, store my makeup properly. So I feel like my makeup lasts a really long time. I've never had a problem with getting eye infections or getting a sty from using, you know, like old mascara. So before you decide to comment down below about your, you know, opinion about how gross my mascara tendencies are, I don't care. Sorry. But I do want to get that one used up because it is my oldest mascara. But I also have a little mini Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this one, again, is still working perfectly fine. This one isn't as old as the L'Oreal one, but it is, you know, it's getting older. So I do want to use this up. I don't think it will be a problem to use both of those up. I also want to use this up because I'm not a fan of waterproof mascaras. The amount of effort it takes to take them off is just annoying. And unless I like am gonna go swimming, which I don't usually wear makeup if I'm gonna go swimming anyway, unless I just don't find that I don't need it. I don't have a need. So I want to use it up. I think once I have a lot of unopened mascaras, so once I finish those up, the only other opened black one I have, I think, is my ColourPop one, which, you know, if I finish these, then I'll go on to that. Let's see what else is in here. I have the NYX Crystal Jade Liquid Crystal Liner. So it's a blue glitter eyeliner, but I don't use these as eyeliner. I actually use these in my eyebrows as like a glitter topper for my eyebrows. I had the gold one and I actually used that up. That was in my project pan for last year and I actually did end up using that up completely. Well, as much as I could. So now I'm moving on to the blue one. After I'm finished with this one, this is the only one I have left. I really don't plan on purchasing any more of these. I don't know. Because I really like having glitter in my eyebrows. I'm obsessed with glitter. As you can tell, like, my eyeshadow is just like almost all glitter today. So I don't know. But I do want to get this done because it's like, I don't know if you guys can see all the gaps in there. It's on its last leg, so I just want to finish it up. Let's see, this is the In Studio Cosmetics Brow Gel. I got this at Walmart. I think it was only like $1. They don't have the in-studio products anymore. They had it for a very short period of time, but I don't really like this. It doesn't dry down on me completely. It stays kind of moussey feeling throughout the day. It has a very small wand, and it does have like kind of like a moussey consistency. I just feel like it's shouldn't be called a brow gel. In my opinion, it's just like a brow tint. There's no like gel action going on here. It doesn't keep my brows in place. It really just adds color. It just deposits some moussey color. It doesn't keep them in place for me personally. The Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper. This is on its last leg. This is almost finished. I don't think it'll take me that much longer to finish it. I do have a really hard time getting an even application on both eyes now, and I will not be repurchasing this. Has nothing to do with the brand. It's just that I think this eyeliner for the quality is overpriced. It's like $20 for this eyeliner, which there's a Wet n Wild eyeliner that is a dupe for this, and it's like $3. I don't know if they're discontinuing that or not, but I have some of them. I feel they might be discontinuing it, I think, because they were like on clearance at Target. I don't know if that means anything, but I'm gonna get that done. This is another ancient artifact. This is the like you can't even like read what's on here anymore. It's just all faded and worn away. This is another item that I have had since high school. The CoverGirl Perfect something eye pencil in black onyx. This is like the never-ending eyeliner. It's not retractable, so you know I can't see how much is left in there, but it's one of those ones that has like the little smudgy thing on the end. I remember in high school, like I used to go ham on this smudger. It's like, it's not even soft anymore. It's kind of hard, but I want to really try to use this up. I don't use black eyeliner all that much. I really prefer colored eyeliner, but I think that if I put my mind to it, I can probably finish that off. Oh, let's see, another brow product. This is the CoverGirl Brow and Eye Makers Pencil Crayon. I'm pretty sure this is old. I'm not sure exactly how old, but it's just like a little stub. I do have, let's see, I have the Hourglass, what is this called? Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil in Ash. I have this. I got this in BoxyCharm not that long ago. This is really not old at all, but I feel like I can get through this really quickly because I just feel like it's not going to take me that long to get through this at all. I really don't think it will. I feel like every time I use it, I end up using a lot. I don't know how much this costs. I'm glad that it was in my BoxyCharm and I didn't end up, like, I didn't buy it for full price, because I feel like, I mean, it's Hourglass. The amount you're going to pay for this, I can guarantee is, I don't know, like, not worth how long it's going to last, considering the fact that I've only used it like 2 or 3 times and I already feel like I've gone through a lot of it. But I do want to use that up, and once that is done, I want to use this up. This thing just like, it doesn't die. It is so stiff, like the formula is so stiff. It just takes forever for me to have to sharpen it. So, and there's like a fuzzy on there. So yeah, I think those are probably the only 2 brow products I'll be able to get through this year. But, you know, we will see. I have the Avon Dew Kiss Lip Dew, what they call it. It's chapstick. I am about halfway. Yeah, I think that's maybe a little less than halfway through this. I feel like chapsticks take me a really long time to get through. I only went through like one and an already almost gone, I don't even want to call, like, combined they were probably one chapstick in 2020. And that was with me using pretty much only those as chapstick. I don't really have a big problem with my lips getting really dry. When it's in like the dead of winter, sometimes they'll get dry. Like right now they're a little bit dry, but I just, come like spring, summer, fall, I don't need chapstick at all, so I forget to use it, even though like I want to get through it. So I have a feeling this is gonna last me most of the year. Just saying. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can get through more than that because I have a bazillion chapsticks, but you know. I also have this Hard Candy Instant Lip Fix dual-ended thing. The scrub I did finish up. The scrub was in my project pan for last year. I'll go ahead and just show you. It's gone. I'm not going to dig it out because once I got down to like the last quarter of this like scrub stick, it was pretty much just no more scrub and just this weird like cream stuff that it was suspended in, and I don't like that stuff. So I'm just going to use up the treatment end, which I really like this end. I wish they sold this as like a individual thing because I really like this. But yeah, I'm going to finish that up and I'll be done with this because that I'm pretty sure is also kind of old. Let's see. Are you sensing a theme here? I'm trying to get rid of all my old stuff. I am going to be filming a makeup collection series. It's gonna have to be a series because it's a little overwhelming otherwise. It's gonna be overwhelming even if it's a series, but yeah, you'll see. You'll see. So this is the Hard Candy Sheer, sorry I say so a lot. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum. Again, another really old product. Not my favorite, but I don't hate it. I can use it. All this stuff, did I say, I want to like, this isn't like panning stuff. I want to just completely use all of this up. I need it gone. The Maybelline Master Prime. I actually really like this. It's not like a holy grail or anything, but it does help to hydrate my skin a little bit. I have very dry skin to the point where like even the most hydrating, moisturizing products look dry on my face. It's a struggle. This is the Hydrate and Smooth version. I'm not sure if I would repurchase this. I have a lot of other primers I need to get through before I even think about purchasing another primer. I will keep this in the back of my mind just in case, but if I come across another primer that I like more than this, then obviously I won't buy this again. But this is almost gone. Like there's like, can you see how thin that is? Like it is almost gone. Like I feel so much air in there. But I say that and this is probably going to last me like another 6 months. Watch. It's going to be crazy. In Studio Cosmetics Hydrating Primer. This is one of those little dollar items from Walmart. It's just a teeny tiny little primer. I can get through that pretty quick, I'm sure. The Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist 12-Hour Power. I actually do really like this. And this bottle, I think it's probably like right here. That's what it feels like. It's at like the hydrate. So like 2/3 full. I have had this for a really long time, so I do want to use it up. Can you guys see? Can you guys see? I do want to use it up. I have another one of these. It is a mini, but I do have another one, so I want to use that. Also, the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This is not the full size. This is like the travel size or whatever they call it. But this is one of my older primers now, or I mean setting sprays. I've had this for quite a while. So I would like to, I do like it. I want to enjoy it before it goes bad or anything. I have one more setting spray in here. This is the LA Colors setting spray. This was just a Dollar Tree item that I picked up. I decided to go ahead and try. There's like almost nothing left in here. Is there even anything left in there? I might have like one more use left in here. Maybe. I didn't realize it was that low. Jeez. Yeah, I might have another use in here. I mean, definitely not something I'd repurchase again. I was just curious about it. So, there's that. The Buxom Naked True Nude Lip Foundation. This is a lip primer. This is a bazillion years old. I have probably a lot of this left. I've had this forever and I've barely used it. Like, that's basically full. That's ridiculous. So I do want to use that up. Don't really feel like I have a lot of use for this, but I'm going to try to use it up. I'm going to try to make myself use it. Let's see here. This is the LA Colors Glow Now Skin Illuminator Liquid Highlighter. This is in kind of like a pinky color. It's pretty much the same color as the packaging. I don't hate this. Like, if I get it to apply correctly, then it looks nice. It looks fine. However, it's very finicky. It dries extremely quickly. You have to put on a very thin layer, otherwise it will be splotchy. So it's kind of frustrating, but I think I can make it work. If nothing else, I can like mix it into a lotion and use it on my body. But not a big fan. Don't buy that. I want to use up the Your Minerals Sweden Transparent Veil. And I've got maybe like a third or a quarter of this left. There's not too much left in there. You see? I can't remember. I think this was in a BoxyCharm a long time ago. Or maybe an Ipsy bag. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is okay. It's just like a basic setting powder. I've got the Milani Prep Set and Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder. I finally repressed this and you can already see the rings again. I love this powder. I don't think that they sell it anymore, which makes me really sad because it is so good. Like, this makes my skin look flawless. It's so good. It just makes me sad that it's going to be gone soon. I actually don't. I think it'll still take me a while to get through it, so I don't have to be sad yet. Let's see. One more powder. So I use both of these together. Usually I use this one underneath my eyes and like on my nose and my forehead, which I don't know if that makes a lot of sense to do that, but that's what I do. And then I use this on the rest of my face. And then once this one is done, I want to use up this e.l.f. High Definition Powder. This is so old and so messy. The packaging on this is awful. It's so awful. So there was like a giant puff in here when I first bought it. I threw the puff away because I didn't plan on using it. Turns out, if you don't have the puff in here, this stuff will defy gravity, come up through the sifter. It will come up through the sifter without you having ever moved it. And the next time you go to open it, no matter how careful you are, it will be everywhere. So in order to kind of combat that even a little bit, I have these two things in here so that when I close the lid, it kind of like fills the gap and powder doesn't get everywhere. I honestly don't remember how I feel about the powder itself. I just remember never wanting to use this because the packaging was so horrible. So, you know, all the more reason to get it gone. So I don't have to deal with the packaging anymore. I don't have to worry about dealing with it. Okay, I have the I don't know what that noise was. I have the Makeup Revolution matte lipstick in nude, and this is just a little baby stub now. I don't use this as a lipstick. It is too drying on my lips. Like, it makes my lips look crusty. So I use this as a cream blush, and I actually really like it like that. I'm wearing it right now. My hair looks not great. I am wearing it right now, and it works really well. It actually ends up looking a little bit pinkier on my skin than in the tube. It definitely looks a little more nude, to me at least, in the tube. But I think that if I continue to use this as a cream blush, I use this every time I do my makeup. I just really like how it looks. It's actually, I really enjoy using it. I just kind of take the tube and I like swirl it on my stippling brush. But I think that I can probably get this done this year if I use this every time I do my makeup. So, and it's a pretty like neutral color, so I can put pretty much any color of blush over it and it'll look fine. So there's that. I have two foundation sticks that I want to use up. The first one is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Foundation Stick. I don't find this hydrating at all. There's a lot left in here. I feel like actually I've used this like 4 or 5 times, and I've already like made that much of a dip. This stuff goes by really quickly, I feel like. And then I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation stick. Yeah, because I've used this one just as many times and like it hasn't gone down as much. So, it is wider though, so I don't know. But I want to get both of these gone. I don't really like them. I can make them work if I combine them with other products, but these are very drying on my skin. I remember hearing a lot of, what is that hair doing? I remember hearing a lot that if you have dry skin, that foundation sticks work really well for people with dry skin, but I just don't see how, maybe these formulas are just not good, but I don't see how that's possible because these are so drying. Like, they just, it's not even just that they like leach onto my dry patches. It's like they make my entire face look scaly, and like if I use them just by themselves, it's not cute. So I actually don't think that this one will be too hard to use up based on the amount of usage that's on there already. This one will probably take longer, but I need both of those gone. I have more foundation sticks too, but these need to go. This is the Milani Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I haven't been saying shades and stuff. I don't know if you guys care if it matters. I have been saying it for some of them. I love this concealer. Once it is gone, I will be repurchasing it. I always purchase two. I purchase 15 Fair and 10 Light. I love these concealers, are so good. If you like a light to medium coverage concealer, I also really like using these as foundation. If I'm in a super big hurry, I will just slap this on my under eyes and I'll do like stripes over my face, and I will use this as like a light coverage foundation, and it looks really nice. So I will definitely always repurchase these. I just want to use this up because it is on its last leg. It's almost gone. And it is pretty old. Actually, I don't think it's that old because this is one of the ones I repurchased, but I gotta use that up because I have other concealers that I need to use too. And I just like this one so much that I just keep using it. Let's see. I have 2 more items. This is the Burt's Bees Lemon Butter Cuticle Cream. I don't like this stuff. It smells gross to me. Like, it just smells like wax and lemon, which that's what it is, but it just doesn't smell good to me. This is very old. It does work. Like it performs fine. Like it moisturizes my cuticles, which I definitely need. My cuticles are awful and dry all the time. I'm constantly getting hangnails. But I don't like the feeling of it. Like it never just like dries on, I don't know. It never like dries down and sinks in all the way. I feel like it takes a very, very long time for it to sink in. And by that time, I'm not sure if it's just rubbed off from me doing things or if it's actually sunk in. I don't know. But I'm not a fan, so I need to try and use that up. The last item that I want to completely use up in the year of 2021 is my e.l.f. bronzer, my ancient e.l.f. bronzer in the shade Glow. Do they even make bronzers in this? Sorry, there's a mirror. Do they even make bronzers in this packaging anymore? Like, can you look at the back of this packaging and realize like how old it is? This is so old. I have it on today. Why does the hair keep doing that? I have it on today. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I don't use a lot of it. It is very pigmented. Like, girl, this is pigmented. And this bronzer is probably close to a decade old. This is very old. But it works just fine still. So I'll try to use that up. What? That's my dog. He's barking. Sorry. A lot. Jeez. Anywho, those are all of the makeup items that I want to finish up in the year of 2021. This video is probably way too long and rambly. I have such a problem. Oh my god. But yeah, that's it. A lot of these items are going to end up in project pans. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And I will probably do a video at the end of the year, maybe in the middle of the year and the end of the year, but definitely at the end of the year as a kind of recap on how many of these products I actually ended up finishing. So I think that'll be fun to see. But anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave comments down below if you have any of these items. You know, if you're on the same mascara train as me, although I might be the only person in the world who's willing to risk that. Maybe not though, you never know. But yeah, let's have a chat. Let's chat down there, you know? Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a great day.